former governor of Kogi State, in the person of Yahaya Bello, or as is popularly known by his people, the White Lion, has been granted a bail of 500 million naira. Hello listeners, it's another trending issue for us today. Now don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe to this channel for recent updates, and don't forget to leave your comments behind. On today's episode, the Federal High Court, Abuja, on Friday, has granted the immediate past governor of Kogi State, Yahaya Bello, a bail of 500 million naira with two sureties in like sum. Now, this was after the former governor had pleaded not guilty to the 19-count charges brought against him by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. He is currently facing an alleged money laundering trial to the tune of 80 billion naira, but he pleaded not guilty to all charges. Yahaya Bello. Yeah, wonder shall never end in this country. If indeed you are innocent of this crime, sir, then where did all the money in Kogi State go? Because for months, roughly a year, many civil servants were not paid. There was a lot of hardship in the state. Then where did the money go to? If indeed you were innocent of these charges brought against you, then why did you have to run? Why did you have to hide like a coward from one secret location to another, then coming out later to say you were not guilty? I beg, Nigerians, they wear pampers. I now only me they see this thing. When the case was called for hearing on Friday, the counsel for EFCC, Kemi Finhero, senior advocate of Nigeria, notified the court on the intention of the prosecution to withdraw an earlier application for abridgment of the earlier date fixed for arraignment. He said the application had been overtaken by events. The defendant counsel, led by Joseph Daudu, senior advocate of Nigeria, did not object, and Justice Emeka Nwite accordingly granted the request. Now, after the defendant had taken his plea, Daudu, senior advocate of Nigeria, decided to come out and make clarifications on the supposed reason Yahaya Bello had for not being in court during the previous hearing. Now, it was no news that in the past times when Yahaya Bello was called to court, he did not show up for no solid or dignified reason. And this showed a high form of disrespect to the Nigerian justice system. And it also shows that the rich and powerful can actually do as they please, and the justice system is just in their palm. Because if a poor man was actually called for a hearing, make I hear say the man no go, the police would come to his house, drag him from there, take him to the court, and even if that man is innocent, he would be found guilty just because he disrespected, in air quotes now, he disrespected the justice system. But what was done to Yahaya Bello? Now his defense counsel has come out to defend him, saying he would like to place on record that for any impression that might have been created that the defendant did not wish to appear before the Lordship, coincidentally, the ruling on the Lord's sitting that morning dealt with the issue of jurisdiction. What the defendant did not want to ask is that based on this jurisdiction, he had to go to the Court of Appeal and then the Supreme Court. According to the defendant Daudu, he said it was not a wishful disrespect, but he was only trying to defend himself. So they are all holding the Lordship in high esteem. And even the justice system of Nigeria, they said they hold it in high esteem, meaning it wasn't any form of disrespect. They didn't mean to disrespect the justice system of Nigeria, that there was a particular reason why they did not show up that day. I beg, if na poor man talk this one, they go hear him. Is the justice system of Nigeria truly biased? According to Dauda, he commended the prosecution counsel, saying he had conducted himself in the best tradition because the matter was not a do or die one. The prosecution counsel actually concurred and accepted this apology, stating that there is no issue. Because of this, and because it was accepted by the prosecution counsel, which is Nigeria's justice system, Yahaya Bello was granted bail. According to the prosecution counsel, she said she must express her honor to the very eminent lead senior counsel because he's a man of immense stature and not because of his size. She said she do respect him as the former president of NBA. Bam! Now you are talking. So it's not about whether Yahaya Bello was right or wrong. It's because of the person that is actually pleading his case. Nigeria, my country. Based on the accounts exhibited by the defense counsel, Yahaya Bello was given a bail of 500 million naira. Now, he was also added with sureties who must be landed property owners within the jurisdiction of the court. They must swear to affidavits of means. The title deeds of property must be verified by the court registrar. The court was also asked to submit his international passport, that's Yahaya Bello now, and he would remain at the Kuje Correctional Center pending the perfection of the bail conditions. It will be recalled that the ex-governor was earlier remained in Kuje prison and he had a fresh debt or a fresh charge of 110 billion naira by the EFCC pending his bail application. Meanwhile, the judge has fixed February 24th, 2025 for hearing into this matter. Nigeria, my country. Someone stole 110 billion naira and he's granted bail? Does the justice system in Nigeria actually function? So no more inquiry? Will evidence not be provided? Will investigation no longer be made? Does the justice system in this country actually have weight? Nigerians are patient and just waiting to see what will be the end of this white lion.